Greetings adventurers, I'm Lauren Gaming, and I'll be your guild advisor for this video. And out of nowhere and without much warning, we learned about the summer event rerun late last night and it's already up. Wow, talk about giving us no time. Especially me, who came back home right when the event launched, after not being home since 7 AM. Ouch. Anyway, let's go over the update that introduces us global players to the event Japan held in August of 2017. The summer event that got me into DanMemo, Shoreside Swimwear Story. The first thing everyone wants to know about is the new characters. Previously, these characters were already in our character album, but we couldn't acquire them of course. They also received buffs with this update, but there's no need to go over what changed since they're basically new units to us anyway. Just know that previously they were not up to par with the current units and now they are. The gacha style for this event will be the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th multi-draws, guaranteeing one of the new units on the banner. Remember that these units are time limited and will not be placed into the general gacha pool after the event ends. You'll have to wait for another rerun or a special banner like they held for Japanese players during the anniversary. The first banner is called the Summer Gacha. This contains the swimsuit versions of Hestia, Tiana, and Lily. Let's quickly go over the three. Tiana is a physical attacker whose special attack is an AoE ultra physical attack with a temporary strength boost. Her first skill is a high physical attack with a temporary strength boost. Pretty straightforward. This is a solid move for those single target fights like in Record Buster. Her second combat skill is akin to the new Finn and Bell, being a 75% self-strength buff for 4 turns. Her last skill is an AoE high physical attack with a temporary strength boost that has a 15% chance to stun. Not only is this a powerful AoE move akin to Sparkle Princess Eyes, but it also has that stun chance modifier that could give you a lucky stun or two in wargames. All in all, even though Tiana's base strength doesn't quite match up to the new Finn or Bell, if you're lacking physical characters or need a final piece for your team, she's a pretty good choice. And hey, you can finally put that Urga you made a few rampages ago to good use. The new Lily, oddly named Temptations, is a healer with a pretty good magic stat. Her special is an AoE ultralight magic attack with no additional modifier. Her first skill is an AoE low power heal with an ailment cure. The low power heal is a bit disappointing since Fells has the same heal but it's more potent being a mid-level heal. Her second skill is a single target low power light magic attack with a 30% chance to sleep the target. Being only a low power attack with only a 30% chance to sleep makes this skill seem like a waste of a slot unfortunately. Her last skill is a 20% magic resist buff that lasts 4 turns. It's really hard to defend this Lily when she's time limited and there's a character called Almighty Fighter Osvi that can do most of Lily's job, but better with her stronger heal and damage cut ability that works on both physical and magic methods of attacks. If you need a healer that has an ailment cure for certain fights in story and other modes, Lily's okay, but usually you can prepare for those fights using ailment resisting assist. The last character on the Summer Story Gacha banner is Hestia. She mainly gives strength and has an assist ability akin to Paradise Mood Hestia. She reduces enemy strength by 15% to level 60 and 20% to plus 5. If you don't already have Paradise Mood Hestia or are looking for a strength debuffing assist that also gives a good amount of strength, the Swimsuit Hestia is pretty good. Now for the second banner, Ocean Gacha. This features Eyes, Tione, and Seer. Splash Princess Eyes is a balanced type character with light magic abilities. Her special is an AoE ultralight magic attack with a 30% chance to seal. Not too bad and has a good secondary effect, but usually you should save your specials for your main damage dealers. Her first skill is a single target mid-light magic attack with a fast modifier. I myself am not too hot on this skill. Elf's Honor Lafia has a fast mid magic attack that's AoE and has a temporary magic boost, so I'm not sure why they had the short eyes here. Her second skill is an AoE high light magic attack with a temporary magic boost. And there's the good solid skill. Her final skill is a 30% guard rate and endurance buff for 4 turns. With this final skill, she's pretty much a defensive buff character for magic teams. Like with Casino Lady Shakti, stacking that guard rate buff with Filament Goddess Hestia and breastplate armor will be really effective, making you guard more than half the attacks done to you. Also, the endurance buff increases general defense, so it helps against both magic and physical attacks. Not as much as a specialized physical or magic resistance buff, mind you, but still decent. Keep in mind that since this Eyes is light-based, she works well with Holy White Royal Reveria. If you need a defensive magic character that can also dish out some damage, Eyes is pretty decent, but at the same time, I don't see her as a must-have, especially since her character Weapon Desperate is strength-based, so you'll need to use something else. The second character on this banner is Tione, who is a physical attacker like her sister. Her special art is an AoE ultra physical attack with a temporary strength boost. Pretty standard strong special attack. Her first skill is a single target high physical attack with a 30% chance to seal. Not too bad damage wise and effective, but I don't see many people fishing for a seal with this Tiana. Her second skill is an AoE mid-physical attack with a temporary strength boost that will also reduce enemy ailment resistance by 40% for 2 turns. So using this ability first will make Tiana's ailments more likely to hit. However, in a wargame setting where HP is not increased, it's hard to justify the build-up turn here. Her last skill is an AoE mid-physical attack that has a 50% chance to taunt, and it also increases Tiana's endurance by 40% for 4 turns. Now this is the skill that will be very interesting in wargames. Getting that taunt off will mess up your opponent's characters, make them only target Tiana who just increased her endurance, so she should be able to take quite a few hits. The only thing that worries me is her somewhat low initial defense. You'll need some way to protect Tiana before she can get her attack off, whether that's with Chloe and Ana or maybe even Osvi's fast damage cut skill. I'm very interested to see how this new Tiana fares in wargames. The one thing for Tiana users to take note of is the Ceremonial Flame Hestia assist, who can nullify the first ailments done to party members, effectively making Tiana useless if you're counting on her to taunt. The last character on the banner is the assist character Seer, who gives a good bit of endurance, and her assist skill is a 15% debuff to enemy magic, 20% to +5. Onsen Mikoto has the same buff if you already have her. Again, the same as Swimsuit Hestia, I don't see this as an assist you should be gunning to +5, especially since she's time limited. And that covers my initial opinions on the characters from the new banners. Remember that all these characters will have a paid for 100 Eras 11 draw option available, starting with Tiana, Lily, and Hestia, with the other 3 most likely coming next week. Also on the gacha side of things, Brave Swordsman Finn is getting a pickup banner. I'd only recommend getting him if you're fishing for your 4th or 5th bond. Now to cover the event quest. Like previous events, you'll be clearing through the story quests while occasionally having to farm them to get the event currency requirements to progress through the storyline. You'll be able to get 1 hero medal and 1 flame amulet from this event. Remember, when you have 3 of them, you can trade them in for a prison bond, 3 medals for an adventurer bond, and 3 amulets for an assist. In the event shop itself, you'll be able to purchase the event 3-star character, Beach Winds Ryu. Hey, it's best girl in summerwear! Unfortunately, they did not buff this Ryu, and she's pretty mediocre compared to the previous event characters like Kino and Shakti. Her character weapon also doesn't do much good, since it's a magic weapon and this Ryu is physical based. But hey, swimwear Ryu! You can purchase her and her 5 bonds in the shop, and instead of a lotto box like other events, you'll be able to directly convert your event currency into Exilia books and Falna, as well as the usual EXP, Falna, and Valis orbs and Valis dump. I myself am pretty happy about the choice here. This event is set to end on July 30th along with the 2 main banners. Also in the event tab is a heroic trial for Elven Awakening Lafia, titled Fairy Fury. If you need a bond for Lafia, then this is your chance to farm 400 tokens and get it. I myself will be getting another 10 dolb. For a sneak peek for fighting Lafia in the trial, you'll want to use a physical team to counter her magic resistances, and watch out for her seal. Later on, there will be a heroic trial for an assist star bond, which can be used to limit break a time-limited assist character. Remember, prison bonds do not work on time-limited characters, only star bonds will. And finally, Record Buster has started, and the boss has 50% physical resistance and also inflicts stun. So now maybe is the time to dust off that magic team and get to work. Also, remember to bring Misha or Olabrad Hestia for the stun. I will be releasing future videos to cover the various portions of this update more in depth. Sorry about the wait between uploads, guys. I've had a lot of personal stuff going on and was slightly depressed in the period as well. But being able to reunite with the Summer Ryu has lifted my spirits. I get to come back to the event that made me install the Japanese DanMemo app way back in last August. Have fun with the summer story silliness and pull for your favorite girls. For the record, Tiana is best Amazon. If you found this video helpful or informative, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. To stay updated on what I'm doing, follow me on Twitter, and join my Discord for any questions and discussion. Continue enjoying your time adventuring in Aurario and the dungeon. This is Lauren Gaming, signing out.